So today, this is what we're going to be creating. We're going to be creating a main menu with animations and a transition into the base level. Alright, let's get into it. So first, let's start out with going into user interface and clicking on widget. And we are going to start out with saying main underscore menu. And after that, we go into here. We go into canvas panel, drag that into there, and then we'll go into vertical box, drag that to there, and then we are going to extend these a little bit. And then bring that all the way down. All the way down, just like that. And alright, now we're gonna grab the buttons. So we are gonna drag the buttons inside of the vertical box, and then we are gonna grab a text. So grab the text, put that there, and we're gonna name the button start game. And then after that, we are going to go over here to background color and click on that. And then we're gonna remove all the opacity, or I mean all the alpha, sorry. We are gonna name this start game. And let's change that to italic. Alright, now we will copy and paste that there, and then do the same thing again. And now we name this one settings. We name this one exit to desktop. Alright, and then next we are going to copy that, paste that there, and move this all the way to the top. And then we are going to we're going to turn that 75, or yeah, we'll keep that 75. And after that, 65. And then let's give these 35. 35, and let's rename these settings. And then we set this to exit. And then next we are going to move just the text, set that to left align, and do this with all the rest of them now. And set them to left align. So it has that effect, and then when we hover over them, it'll hover to like here-ish. Alright, now we move on to the animation part. Let's do animation 1, start. So we'll do that. And then we'll grab the transform and the render opacity. Actually, no, we don't even need the render opacity. Sorry about that one. All we need is the transform. So we're just gonna set the translation to 0 here, and then when we move over to here, we're gonna move it to 30, so that it does that little translation right there when you hover over the button. Now all we have to do is paste that twice and rename it settings, and then exit canon. Alright, and then we click on that and replace. Click on the exit, go to there, over that, right click, replace. now we're moving on to, well actually, nope, sorry, we have one more animation to do. We have the startup animation. And that is right here. You're gonna do, this one is the one that has the render opacity and the transform. So here we're gonna start at 0, and we're gonna move this right here to 700, or negative 700, sorry about that one. Negative 700. And then go to here, and we're gonna set this to 1 and 0. After we do that, we are gonna move on and say start start. I'm just gonna name it anim for right now. All right. So now we're moving on into here. Event construct. So on event construct, we are gonna play animation, and that is gonna be this one right here, our anim. And then we are gonna set that to about 0.7 because it's gonna be a little too fast off the bat. All right, and now we're gonna move into the actual start buttons. So we're gonna start with the click. And the click is just gonna be, you're just gonna put in remove all widgets for right now. And then we're actually, sorry, I'll just do this better. Remove from parent, there we go. Remove from parent, and then we're going to get player controller. After we get the player controller, we're gonna set game mode to game only so that it instantly transitions. And now you're gonna grab this animation right here. We're gonna put it down to here, pull that back a little bit, and then boom, boom. Grab a delay of about, we'll just do 1. And we're gonna reverse this so it does the opposite of what this animation is doing. All right, now we are going to grab the exit, and we're gonna do almost exactly the same thing, just we're not gonna add that, and we're gonna add exiting to desktop. Exits, what is it called? Quick game, there we go. All right, and then that right there is gonna have our quick game, and we are now gonna start going into the animations. Okay, so hover, unhover. All right, and now we're gonna have this right here. And we are going to play this at about 3. And we are going to set this shift forward and this one at reverse. And we are going to set this to our start animation. And now we're just going to pretty much copy and paste this for the rest of them. So now we are going to go into our settings, which is gonna be the next thing that we go into in our next video, is the settings menu on how to create that. It'll be a little bit lengthier of a video, but I mean, it'll be worth it. Oh, wrong thing, sorry. And we are getting that. And we are getting the exit anim, plugging the exit anims here, grabbing the exit, grabbing that, and now we are going to plug these into here. So pretty much we're just repeating the exact same thing 3 times with the animations. and it'll create the effect of the hovering pretty much. Alright, now we are mostly done actually with this. All we have to do now is go into the first person map, and we are going to create widgets, main menu, add to viewport, controller. Oh, wrong thing. Pretty much we're just gonna do this right here. What this is, we're gonna do show mouse cursor, and we're gonna get the player controller. So that's what we're gonna pull first, and then we go into here, type in show mouse cursor, and then set that to true. And then after we do that, I actually need to go back into the main menu and change that. That is the one thing I need to change. So show mouse cursor, we're gonna turn that to off, because that is gonna show up our mouse cursor when we start the game. And now, when we go into the game and click play, we should have the animation flow in like that. Okay, we are having problems here. So when it seems like when we hover over the exit to desktop, it is not currently working. And that is because, did I not replace the exit? I did not. That is the problem. Okay. Alright, and we replace that there. And this should work perfectly now. Boom, boom, boom. And there you go. That is exactly how you create that. And if we click Start Game, it'll flow straight into the gameplay. And if we backed out again and click play again, we can click on the exit to desktop, and it'll shut down the game with the animation flowing right before. And that is all we'll be covering today with main menus. And thank you for coming by, and that'll be it. Thank you. Bye bye.